Oh, it does look like that. It does very much look like that. It might be very... There are references in this game that are... So, for example, the place I was at before this was Final Fantasy 13. It even had the theme playing, as well as a whole field that was taken directly from Final Fantasy 13 was in it. And so was the boss area of it. So it does have a lot of reference to it. And I do like the references. It's like constant Easter eggs. As long as it's not overdone too much, you know. I don't want overkill. Yeah, apparently I think the Great said to me that each level is a reference to a Final Fantasy game. So I think there's been a Final Fantasy 2 reference to one level as well. But for me, it just looked like a normal Dark Souls level. That's mage. Hold on a minute. Job trees. I'm on samurai mode, aren't I? Yeah. We've got 3. Oh, parry! I need to read about parrying. Imagine that. I love parrying in games as well. Wait a minute. Have I done this? Oh, we've done it. Let's go. Wait, am I level 20? I am, aren't I? Level 30, rather. No, 28. I need to be level 30 first. Ah, there you go. There's one missing. Let me do my... I'll level my stuff up now. Any new swords? We do have a new sword. How much better is this? 1,000 times better! Take the extra damage. Agility, less than 2 spirit, but physical defense is a big win there. 35. Okay, we'll go with that one then. I wish the compare button was a bit better. Right, what we got here? Savage coat. Not very good. For this character anyway. This is good though. Physical defense plus 9, magical defense. There's a text before every level saying that the area comes from dimension insert number. Does it? Okay. I don't know where it says that, but I'll keep an eye out for the next one. So it gives it away. Like if I was playing this, I love the fact that I've been playing this game and I've been like, oh, do you know what? That's from this game. It giving it away is such Square-Enix. They need to stop giving things away, man. Just let us enjoy it, figure it out. That's the best part about Easter eggs. I can't complain too much. I don't like the look of him now. Oh, actually, he looks alright. Actually, take it back. What class is that? A monk. Mm. Oh, I think Ash should be my monk though, for sure. I might save the gloves for Ash. If I... What's the point of save? Oh, he's starting to look like an actual... It looks more like a character from like another game now. A ninja kind of thing. Oh, that's right. And then... Savage Bros. Is that... That's a knight class. Oh, knight. Okay. We'll take the defense as well. Poggers. Right. Combo abilities. Oh, God. I need to... Yeah. I don't want to read all them all day, but...
Time for a change.
Okay. And then... Oh, he is already a monk. Oh, God. My bad. Let's just make this quick then. At least it only shows stuff that he can use. That's very convenient. Sounds will work in a moment. I just need to do it when I top up my tea. Alright, lassie, I'll fix them shortly. Almost you think I'm playing a game here. Right. Oh yeah, she's a red mage. Okay, so that'll be why her abilities popped off. Like Neon went mental one of the things, and that was her magic ability. Now it makes sense. 14. 14. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Oh, it's designed for red mage. I'll take that. Man, I might use Jack as a red mage at one point later on when I'm like trying every class, because I'm going for every class anyway. Yeah. I want some of that intellect. I don't know exactly what intellect does yet, but you know. What does that do? What did I just do? Oh, it's just. Oh, okay. It's just sorting. Thank God I didn't do what I thought I did. Yeah. It's giving me more magic attack. Sure. Although defense, although they never really die, to be honest with you. And then just put them on anyway. And then just put them on anyway. Wait, no, I don't want to remove Jax. Oh God. Barefoot. Okay. We good? We good, game? We good? Right, we good. Right, everyone's like leveled up now. We got power. We got. Okay, back up the elevator. So that's an outrageous accusation, Mushroom. The back of your hammer. Well, I definitely collected everything, yeah? Yeah, it looks like it. Up we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at my 5 MP.
Let's go.
Be ready for anything.
Get him. Go, Red Mage. Go. I believe in you. Wait. Wait for him to make a move. Wait. No.
We'll be sitting ducks like this. This is
Music's not mystical. Oh. Just a random worm. Ow. Wait, where did you...
time for a change.
Sarah... Hold on. Where's I've learnt the game's taught me about parries, doesn't it? I just never read it. Press L1 and defend an enemy attack right before it hits. A parry. Successful parry template increase your break gauge recovery. Okay. So it's just like a normal parry. Just needs to. Oh dear, you have worms.
This is the one.
This is the one.
Like a map. Right.
Hey Nyla, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope your week's going really well. Well, good morning. Quick operation right into the stream to say hi before. I was going to say it's like really late for you. Getting later and later. Yeah. Appreciate you coming by, Nyla. I did say if you type exclamation mark community, I know you kind of know it's going to be already happening, but like we're doing a community games night every first Saturday of every month. It doesn't always have to be Among Us. It's going to be Among Us from this on the second of April, but after that it'll probably be different things. Well, can we do that? We can do multiple things. I'm gonna leave it open. We're gonna have a whole discussion of what we can and can't play. I want it to be reasonable for everybody as well. So yeah, just a nice session where we can all just kick back once a month and just play some games together. You know, it's like a lot of fun. Especially games you can jump in and out like Among Us. I mean, on that Saturday, I might start the stream with like a different game, just for the first hour or so to give people a chance to join, and then go from there. And as you can see, I've made some changes to the stream as well. You're very welcome, Nyla. My genuine pleasure. Oh. I said that at some point this year, I'm trying to invest into getting this Switch, because obviously there's a lot of community games on there. It's just cost and time, but once I do, obviously we can use those community nights to play a lot of Switch games together as well. No, the tea time is how many subs. Since we are the tea time, I'm trying to think of like, you know, everyone has like, each community has like a name. Like, we are known as this. 4-8 Productions or whatever, you know. We are the Tea Timers. Since it is a meme anyway that came from this channel, so I just thought it's kind of perfect. Harry? Horsham? I just realised that I'm fighting that big ogre. Go away! Stupid guardian. Bruh, this guy's annoying me.
Save some for the rest of us.
Alright, thank God. Ow. I'm not even like helping. I was watching chat.
This is grim.
Leon needs help.
This is grim, I get it. Oh, that's the problem.
One that big is bound to be trouble. Let's get it over.
I'm dead, aren't I? Oh my God. Game, please leave me alone.
Here it comes.
What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? This is a rip run. Oh, there you go.
This sucks.
Hey, that's not my first death in this in today. That's pretty good. Imagine not having Final Fantasy VII every iteration of Final Fantasy VII you could possibly get. What's the first game you played of on the PS5? Final Fantasy VII? What? Actually, it wasn't, to be fair. But that's because it's the PS4 version. If there was a PS5 version of the original Final Fantasy VII, not that there needs to be one, I would definitely do it. Ah, Hollow Knight, good choice. Oh, there's a lot of enemies here.
Alright.
Work like a chump.
Not an example I want to follow.
Time for a change. Take it from here.
Hey, Red Mage, do you want to do your job?
Not off to a good start.
We've had worse than this.
Wonder where my Red Mage is. Wonder what she's doing. She had that one attack which was mental, and that was it.
Now then.
Let's get ourselves together.
Who doesn't have Animal Crossing on the Switch? That's like, do you know what Animal Crossing reminds me of? Because of how popular it is. Remember the DS? Was it DS? That had Nintendogs. Everyone got Nintendogs. Everyone was like, it was. I worked in a game shop at the time when I was like, it was like one of my first jobs, and it was like the first.
I'm not doing so hot.
What do you think, Jack?
It was like the most
we keep
popular
going?
game to sell in the shop. It was crazy. It was literally the most popular game. It was up there with like the biggest games that are coming out that week.
This looks good.
Lucky.
Man, that was the days you had like midnight openings and all sorts, man. Good times, man. Are you kidding me?
Good.
Jack, watch yourself.
You watch yourself. If you guys backed me up, we wouldn't be in this situation.
That's all of them.
Focus on how we can do better next time.
I bet you got the Sora DLC though, didn't you, Nina? I know you. Even if you don't play, even if you don't play Smash, you definitely got the Sora DLC, right? Diablo 3, dude. I didn't even play Diablo 3. I used to love playing Diablo 2. I even got the resurrection version, but it's not anywhere. It didn't feel the same. No, you didn't get it. It's interesting. It's interesting. Fair enough. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. See, I want Smash. So I want to Switch just to play Smash with people, just because I used to love playing Smash on the GameCube. I used to play Super Smash Bros. Melee, and it was just so much fun. Well, I went online, but that was with like my brother and stuff. But like, it was fun. It'd be that's what we're gonna call the community nights. I guess we'll call it like couch gaming or something. Just Twitch, get Marsh's couch gaming. We can all just like. Okay. Alright, you'll just turn that into a joke. You'll just turn into something. Yeah. Alright. It's like, I see what you did there. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why I talk anymore. God, Lord. Right. Go for the thing in the background. Ignore the yoga.
You okay on potions?
No.
I have to take it slow.
We're not okay on potions. Go, 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 go. Move, move, move.
More monsters.
Oh no.
And all you got? Lives would be easier without her.
No. I didn't know the ogres lands there. No, 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 no. Okay, dude. I underestimated that room. Wrecked indeed. Right, okay, so... It's like the level we're saving on the hard. Alright, get good, get good, get good. Just get good, just get good, yeah? I just increased, upgraded all my equipment as well. You wouldn't think I'd be struggling here. You think this would be the easy part. That's true, you are Lord Queen of Games.
There you go. Stuck him together. This is the one.
And go. Wait. Makes me immune for a while though. I just died. That's some top tier excuse. You just saw someone make a beef and tomato pot noodle with gravy. Why does that sound so good? Do you know why? It's because you said gravy, and I was like, gravy goes with pretty much everything. I'm like, gravy. Define you just saw someone. Like, how does that work? Where did you see this? This crazy marsh be gravy. That should be an emote one day. TikTok. Oh no. Guys, Snipes is Snipes needs some help. Snipe needs help. He's on TikTok. Snipes is trying to be 18 years old and cool. Wait, you don't know what gravy is? No way. Hold on. Go. I don't know if you're memeing. It's stuff that you put on like mash, veg. It goes into nearly anything in my opinion, but it's very popular over here.
Up ahead. Come on, follow me.
Great on a roast dinner.
That was pretty good.
Don't want to be the same fate. We gotta keep our heads cool.
Wait.
Lucky.
Oh god. Wait.
Alright.
Oh my god, stop! Bro, will you aim?
That was rough.
Wasn't
We
it?
can breathe. Okay. We can fight again.
You can't let the game win like that, Seds. you know, you have to not swipe on those games. Gravy is amazing. Gravy and bread. Oh, man. No name? I feel like I missed some conversation here. Oh, I'm not going to remember. If you put something like a tiny little spoiler in something like that, I'm not going to remember something like that, don't worry. Because you know I've got a goldfish brain. I can't even remember yesterday, let alone like, you know, something about no name. I wouldn't worry about it. No, it's all good. Toad in the hole. Do you know, I'll never understand why it's called Toad in the hole. And anyone from another country will never understand why we call it Toad in the hole either. I don't even understand why it's called Toad in the hole. It's just Yorkshire pudding with sausages and mash and it with gravy in it. Like, where's the toad is the joke. Why is it called Toad in the hole? Like, can I get into this fight without waking up the beast? Oh my god. Never mind. Dude, stop.
Try not to get hit.
Can I stop taking damage, like, sometime today?
Take it from here.
Can you guys do some work?
Watch and learn a couple things.
Okay.
It's the last of them.
I'm now going into this with no healing.
Let's go.
Be ready for anything.
Okay. Hey, you two.
We should be fine here.
Do you
Ready
want
to try again?
The origin of the name is unclear, but it may refer to in which toads prey from the burrows, making their head visible from the earth, just like sausages peek through the butter. Okay. I still don't know what that means. That's true. Zed backseats me all the time, so we can just ban him. And then he backseats me wrong, and I'm like, look, you can just do it this way. He's like, what? I didn't think about that. Obviously, I'm just kidding. Come on, game. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna run. Run!
Take it from
I
here.
believe in you two.
Learn a couple things.
Neon, do your thing. Kill him. Burn him. It's healed.
Sharp.
I'm dead. What am I supposed to do, man? There's no healing. Okay, so Nyla, you're not gonna like this game. It's like, oh, Elden Ring. I don't know anything about Elden Ring. Sorry for Elden Ring, but yeah, you're not gonna like this game. So there's good and bad. So I like the game for the gameplay and the mechanics. I don't care about spoil. Well, I don't care about most spoilers in this game or seeing things because there's no story. It's disappointing that because it's not a remake. So before anyone says to say like, "Oh, Final Fantasy 1 had no story," this doesn't need one either. That's not true because this is not a remake of Final Fantasy 1. This is like an alternative reality. You know, there's no real story. There really isn't. The characters, these guys, are really boring. They're all boring characters. There's nothing interesting about any of them. That being said, each world is a reference to another Final Fantasy game. I think you were here last time and said the one we were doing Final Fantasy 13. This is a Final Fantasy 12, I believe. It's been hinted to me. This is a Final Fantasy 12 area. Similar to, anyway. So that's kind of cool. They've got Easter eggs in reference to Final Fantasy and stuff like that. So there is that. So gameplay mechanic wise, it's a lot of fun. There you go. There's your shirtless Jack. You happy? Things I do for you now. Look, there you go. You happy? The gameplay mechanic and all that stuff is like it's like a Baby Souls game, but yeah. Overall, the game itself is fun to play. I'm enjoying the game, but yeah, the story, there's nothing really here. So yeah, if you was interested in what stories in the game, just watch a playthrough of it. Don't waste your money on it. Or even, to be honest, even I wouldn't say this is worth getting on day one. This isn't a game that I would say spend full price for it. But when it's on sale, if anyone else is unsure or likes this kind of game, then go get it. But it's not a Final Fantasy game by any stretch of the imagination. It's far from it, which isn't a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, you're not missing out on anything. There's no I don't know what I had equipped. There's nothing like, yeah, you're not missing out if you're not playing the game, so I wouldn't worry about it. But there's some good references and stuff on there. Yeah, there's gonna be no lore to it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not like finished the game or anything to know, but like, yeah, it's not a game that's gonna take a lot of time. In terms of story wise, I wouldn't worry about that. Story-wise, yeah, out of the 2 games, Horizon has knocked the socks off it already, and I barely even got into scratch the surface of that game for games this year. That being said, there isn't much for game stories coming out there. Although there is that other Square game coming out, which does look really good. But then again, these all looked good. Like, even like, I just feel this game is kind of a. I'm surprised that I don't know. I was surprised, expecting a bigger backlash, but because they tried to make a Souls game out of it. But you don't have to play it as a Souls game, and I think the game can't decide what it wants to be, and I think that's his biggest flaw. I don't care if you're gonna tick off half the fan base of Final Fantasy. If you make an Elden Ring, Square-Enix wanted to do it. Square-Enix, Koei Tecmo Team wanted to do an Elden Ring version, but Final Fantasy skins. But it's still super hard, you know. Do it. Just don't be afraid of a few people not liking the game. You can still, still make story and lore. Skyrim is a very open world RPG, but the lore in that game is absolutely insane. You don't even have to be attached to any storyline, but there's so much lore in the game, it's insane. Like, there's just nothing in there. There's nothing to even look into. So it's just kind of one of those, just play the game for the sake of playing the game. I'm enjoying the game, but that's because I like this style of game. But yeah, that's my take on it. I don't even need to final end game review on this, to be honest with you. I'm ready to do my review on this game already. I've actually got the ideas down for the video already. Probably release it before I finish the game. There's still a lot of good games for lore. It depends though. You have to be a fan of that series. I could sit here and say Genshin's got loads of good lore, but there's lots of great fan theories out there. But it's one of those things where if you're interested in that field. But I play Genshin, so it's one of those things. You have to be interested in the game as well. The gacha games and stuff like tend to have great lore because they have a long longevity to build into, so they need it. But I hear what you're saying. I know. Absolutely. Like Hollow Knight has some great lore. Hollow Knight actually blew me away. In fact, Hollow Knight, I need to really look into what. I might just give up with this run already. How have I lost all my health? On what? I'm not using my potion yet. Okay. Hollow Knight blew me away of what it was. Not just for gameplay, but for lore. And there's so much I don't even understand yet. I need to watch that Mossbag video. To understand a lot of areas. And I love how you can change the lore as well. You can change the lore of the game if, depending on how you play the game. Certain characters can die with it or keep them alive. So yeah. And obviously, games that have... Where a game that doesn't spoon feed you every bit of information creates a lot of lore activity. So, for example, Final Fantasy VII has a big lore theory crafting community. Because they don't tell you everything in the original Final Fantasy VII. There's a lot of unexplained stuff, but in a way that's left it open-ended. Like, say, this could happen, or this is all. You know, they don't really truly ever explain the live stream. It's just kind of one of those things that, here's versions of what it could be. So that's why what I like about the remake is it could be recreated in a brand new way, whether people like it or not. But you look at the games like Final Fantasy VIII, there's no lore there. Like, the game, there's nothing, and even if they don't explain everything, Final Fantasy VIII, they do a bad job of ending the game, no one cares. Final Fantasy IX has some great lore. You know, Final Fantasy X has some fantastic lore. I'm using Final Fantasy because they're the obvious go-tos, but like, for here, but like, yeah. I wish for a good story you don't need 300 hours of video to follow. What do you mean, in-game? Because I don't think any game would have 300 hours of video. But a lot of the best, like, indie games tend to have the best storylines these days. Oh, do you mean to understand Hollow Knight you need to watch loads of videos? Okay, I'm with you now.
Come on.
I know what you mean now.
That was pretty good.
Now don't get hit
Because
yourself.
because the game it doesn't really tell you. There's a lot of, because with Hollow Knight you have to travel the world backwards and forwards a bajillion times to piece two things together. The Mushroom Quest is a great example of that. Like, there's no way to figure that out without. I even had you guys help me out a bit with that. That being said, it's got to be my favourite ending.
We gotta keep our heads cool.
These guys are really annoying. I think I had the wrong build.
That looks worth picking up.
Good
I
lord.
think we're safe.
I could keep going.
Okay.
Okay.
Souls games don't really have much lore, actually, if I'm being honest with you. Like, Souls games, well, Dark Souls itself, Elden Ring will be the same, no real lore. It's just, no one plays Souls games for the lore. They play it for the boss fights. Like, Skyrim has no... The story isn't anything fantastic. I use Skyrim as my go-to, but there's so much lore in Skyrim. For example, there's a few dungeons in Skyrim where there's no quest built to it, but there's like a character that's dead in the thing, and there's like this whole scene that used to happen. There's a whole story on that, and you get the lore by reading the in-game books and stuff like that. It's kind of nuts. Not that I did every single one of those, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just like games that make you want to play more and more of it. It's just well designed game.
Now's your chance. That's a little too much there.
A win is a win.
It does. Wow. I don't think many people are playing it for lore, or there's a lore community is using it as a potential to build a platform, because that wouldn't surprise me. But we'll find out. You know, I'm gonna make Elden Ring a donation incentive this year anyway, so you guys can decide whether I play it or not.
All right.
But I'm not in no rush to play it, so. Although it will probably do well with you guys because I'll die a lot. That's just the stupidest mechanic I've ever seen.
Ahead.
Be ready for anything.
Like a map.
Careful now.
These guys are super annoying.
Take it from here, Neon.
There's no finishing move either. I'd love a finishing move. This isn't a finishing move, but... Time to go to sleep. Nyla, thanks for coming by. I know it's really late. Appreciate you being here. Have a sleep well and have a great day tomorrow.
Will do.
That is the stupidest thing. This little step, he can't aim above that.
For a change.
They need to fix that. That's so stupid. How can they? How is that a thing? Unbelievable. Anyway, I need to finish this level in the next hour. Didn't have the high ground. I mean, true, but come on. Over here. Get over here, buddy.
All right. This is the
I have to learn them out. I can't go in. It's all ogre. Wait, what's healing him? No, that's not right. I can't attack the thing with that. Okay, right.
Won't be long before it's stealing monsters.
It ain't gonna kill itself.
Bro, you just died!
Almost out of potions. Stay sharp, boys.
Thank you. Quick. Quick. Oh, and the ogre's in here now.
Watch yourself.
I need to get rid of this thing now. Right, move, Jack, move. Oh, it killed everything. Let's go. Let's go.
Please tell me that's not the last one.
Gotta stay sharp, guys.
It killed the ogre as well, which is a relief. Unless they killed the ogre for me. I don't remember.
See what's inside, Jack.
Thank you for the GG. See, that was the key there, dealing with that door. Rather than killing everything, because the ogre might not have returned, but everything else would have. Alright. What's this? Tutorial mode. Lufenian log. 1 underscore question mark. Our collaborator appears to be named Garland. They appear to be willing to share information without any favours in kind, and what purpose I do not know. Still, I don't care who tries to build bridges with us or why. I'll check the information genuinely. You never be too careful. What? What was that about? I thought for a second it's going to introduce the whole, you know, in Souls games you can, other players can leave you messages. and they're going to start incorporating it into this game we're playing now, but it would already be in the game, so I would have been in from the start. Can we destroy that? Nope. Any cubes?
Look, cubes.
I'll check it out.
You know, I'm thinking, where's the cubes just as it happens?
The cubes. I got some cubes, guys. Some types of cubes.
Drop trees. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Okay. Boss. Pause jump. Feels like I've done the whole level, so it's got to be the boss, right? Excuse me,
Hey, Jack.
that's not your song.
When did you teach Sarah that song?
Oh, he's singing it.
It's a classic. Everyone knows it.
Wait, he's played Final Fantasy before. He knows what he's doing. He's cheating. He's spoiled himself. He knows what's going on. It's a classic. It's a classic. This guy is backseating himself. Look at the smile. He looks really proud as well. Look at that. He's like, yeah, I know. I know my Squaresoft days. Thank you very much. Singing the Final Fantasy theme. Like, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. It's like everyone knows that it's a classic. Yeah, if you played Final Fantasy, it's a classic. He's very swoosh, very sus indeed. I don't know about, you know. Jack is very sus right now. Who is he? Time for random boss number 5. It's a chimera. Wonder what gave that away.
Take it from here, Leon.
Now I'm playing Dragon Dogma. Come down.
Stay on your toes.
Get down here. Wait. I wish I had a thunder spell. Can you?
For it now.
Think before you strike.
Ash, show me what you can
Get him.
Now watch and learn a couple things.
What?
I hate snakes. Do something, Jack. Ugh, that's more like it. Thanks.
Now we smash its face.
Ow. Oh, bro, I loved Dragon's Dogma. I'm still waiting for number 2. I don't know when they're ever going to do it, but it is apparently happening. When that comes out, I'll be playing on the stream. I played a lot. I played it both times actually. I played it on the 360, got every achievement, and then when it first came out, and then they had the remaster come out, didn't they? For the PS4, and I redid it all a couple of years ago actually. Well, 3 years ago I think I did it now.
Up, Jack. Get up.
I died to what? Yeah, the first chimera drug us up, we were like, okay, dude. The harpies in that game are the most annoying enemy, hands down. But yeah, the concept fantastic, and no one ever did anything like it, because yeah, you can kind of cheat if you got someone on your friends list who's got like end game character level stuff, and they can carry you for the game and stuff. But it's very cool. You can switch. I love the fact that you can basically make your own party and play it however you need to, and it's nice and easy to switch classes. I didn't say it yet today, but the class system in this game is amazing. I love the class system in this game, and I like games with class systems. I'm not going to read that yet. Because they're really usually well put together if they're done really well. Like, this is a good example of a class system that's done really well. Dragon's Dogma did the same thing. And they even had lore for New Game Plus and how it works, you know. And like the story that was in the game, like you becoming like the dragon or whatever, the ending is great. Oh, I'm silenced. Look at that.
We've got a hard road ahead
I
of
can't.
We gotta keep our heads cool.
Can I cut the tail off or something? But I loved in like, it's similar to Horizon. Like in Dragon's Dogma, you could take off to beat the enemies. You had to go for weak points, and you had to go for like certain elements like the Chimera. You had to take out its tail and stuff first and stuff like that, and like to beat drakes and stuff like that. It was physically impossible unless you had certain equipment and stuff. Like it was just yeah. Pawns, that's what they called them. Yeah. It's like Capcom don't do those kinds of games often, but when they do it, they're really good. I'm trying to think of another example Capcom did really well. Otherwise, Capcom, I feel like Capcom never tried to stick to do anything outside of their shell. It's always just the same few games: Mega Man, Resident Evil. Then they release anything else, you know what I mean? Or like the Capcom fighting games, but you know, that's it. Which usually has Marvel vs. Capcom, so I'm already dead.
I'm not dead yet.
Back to basics. I hate snakes. Do something, Jack.
Oh, what if you stop flying?
Just getting warmed up.
I need to stop doing that move. It's really useless.
What's that?
I haven't played Monster Hunter. One of the games I ended up skipping past because there was a lot of them like it.
Okay.
Oh, Capcom made Monster Hunter. Okay. Yeah, but they never like. There's not a variety for Capcom anymore. Like Capcom, I feel like their heyday is gone. You know what I mean? I think they're just comfortable. Like they don't do anything. They don't try anything new, which is not a bad thing. They're just not up there. They're not as big as games like Square-Enix and stuff like that.
Show me what you can do.
But for the gaming industry, if you're in a safe position, it's better to stay that way right now. I can't come close to him. Because every time I do, I'm dead.
Okay.
This dude, man. What is that?
Getting desperate.
I think I got lucky at Monster Hunter as well for how popular it was. Like, it's a good concept of game, but I don't think they expected it to get popular. And it took them so long to make a second game. Yeah, how many iterations of Resident Evil do you see still? Like they're remaking. Correct me if I'm wrong. Are they remaking Resident Evil 7 or something like that? I don't know, I think it's remaster is a better term, or re-releasing it for PS5. But they're like re-releasing a newer Resident Evil, which doesn't need one. And I'm just like, okay, falling the back, like, because I heard Resident Evil 2. Oh, I've run out of drink. I heard the Resident Evil 2 remake because I was gonna play it. It was really good because it's close to the original, like. But then people complained about the third remake, because it was too short. But it was just a remake, so that's not incorrect. I'm gonna add to it. It's just getting an upgrade, so that's not a remake then. Okay, it's just an upscale. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I don't listen to rumors until it's like official. 4 would be a good one, but it does need a remake. So 4 is an example of a remaster into a PS5 that would do really well. Remaking is recreating the game from the ground up, but it would make sort of sense to do 4 because they've done 2 and 3. But 2 and 3 are, you know, PS1 graphics. So, and Resident Evil is PS2-ish graphics. Yeah, PS2. Oh, they removed the elements from the original game. I didn't realise that. So Resident Evil 4, whilst I think it would be a good remake, it would be still close to the original because the gameplay would still be similar. So 4 remake would be good, but I think that's an example of what a proper remaster would be. A proper remaster. But then again, making it from the ground up is the right thing to do. So it would be interesting to see a 4 remake. Because I liked 4. I did like 4. 4 was one of the really good ones.
We'll be sitting ducks like this.
I hate snakes. Do something, Jack.
Can we do some damage? No? Okay, never mind.
Steps behind. Don't worry. We got this.
Oh, bro. I feel like I'm going to be forced to change class, which is annoying because I want to change class.
Watch yourself.
Are you just tips? Because I might just skip doing the reading. I read them because they're annoying to leave there. Watch your study, learn how to deal with it. At least it doesn't give everything away. Hit the Chimera of normal attacks once. It takes the air, making magic instant abilities more effective. Okay, so it does. I wasn't sure. I think it's the first time I've seen an enemy that's affected by certain parts of the body. That's good to know. I'm glad that's a feature. If only I could get close enough for like a second to do any real damage to it. Imagine. Oh, now you drop as soon as...
I hate snakes. Do something, Jack.
We're in for it now.
We've had worse than this.
Ow! Alright, well, you can't charge spells in this game quick enough to get anything off. This is just... And she does nothing. What kind of red mage is she?
Time for a change.
Useless.
This is the one.
This is the one. I should really... I didn't change the mage equipment on Jack though.
Careful. Time for a change.
I hate snakes. Do something, Jack.
No damage.
Not off to a good start. We'll be sitting ducks like this.
Also, MP's a problem.